Hey, good morning, folks. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Kenny Session here. Just thought I'd come on for a brief moment and talk about something that's going on right now. I was just online doing some research and um, and noticed that the market has quite a bit of movement. And I wanted to come on and give some folks a head up, mainly my clients. I've got quite a few clients that have been approved for loans, and we can see a lot happening in the market just today that wasn't happening even on yesterday. And I wanted to come on and just do a quick market update. You know, a lot of folks are trying to wonder when the bubble is going to bust. Folks are trying to wonder when prices are going to start coming down. A lot of folks are just been watching, you know, and we have quite a few approved buyers, even ourselves. And we've had a lot of folks that we've not been able to get in the contract on this week. And part of that has to be because of what's happening right now. The market is making a major shift. We have been anticipating the market is going to shift. How can I tell? I can tell by how many houses hit the market this morning. What's getting ready to happen is there's going to be a lot of houses are going to hit the market. Inventory is going to get very thick, and now is going to be the opportunity for us to get ready. Okay, now if you guys are not ready, you need to be getting ready. If you want to buy a home, and you've not been pre-approved for a loan, or don't know if you can be pre-approved, you need to get on our line. You know, you need to text me or inbox me. I want to buy a house now, with your name, your phone number, and your email address. We need your name, your phone number, and your email address, and you text that to us, and let's set up an appointment for you guys to come in and meet with me and see if we can get you approved. The market is getting ready to shift. I believe that as we come closer to the end of September, when all of the stimulus money is gone and the government is no longer putting all this money in folks' pockets, the market is going to change and go the other direction. There's no way for it to go. And how that happens is that happens based on inventory. And I saw this morning there's a lot of new inventory that just hit the market today. How do I know? Because I'm in the market every day. I'm looking at what properties are available. I'm looking at what properties have sold. I'm having conversations with other agents about what their experience in terms of their showings, as well as their pricing. And on this week, I think we had about 6 or 7 offers we done this week. Many of those offers didn't get accepted. And I was trying to think earlier, why aren't these offers getting accepted? Because we've made some great offers on behalf of our clients, and we've not gotten very many, if any, accepted. We've not gotten any offers accepted this week because the market has been so hot. We've only had a small amount of houses on the market, and we've got a lot of buyers out here trying to buy. And how would I know? Because last week on this week, we made an offer on one property and there was 17 offers on it. We made an offer on another property, there was 13 offers on it. There's no way that we can compete in those markets and those kind of times. And so we've been getting beat up all week, all over the place. Every offer that we've been making, we've been getting beat out. But that's getting ready to change, you guys. It's definitely going to change. It's changing today. Okay. Typically, I don't take people out to see properties on the weekends. I did have an appointment this morning with a gentleman to take him to Stockton. He's approved at $360,000 because he couldn't get off during the week. So I do work on the weekends. It's just not the best time to work for my clients. So I try to encourage my clients to go out during the week. That is Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. Those are the best real estate days to buy because just so I can tell you, if you put a house on the market on Wednesday, most sellers think that their house is going to sell on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, or Saturday or Sunday. They'll be getting offers on Monday. They'll be negotiating offers on Monday. Well, when people put their house, all sellers think that their house is worth more than what it's worth. That's what I want to tell you. As long as I've been in the business, I've never seen a seller say their house was worth less than what it's worth. They always want more. So no matter what I would go in and tell a seller today, your house is worth $300,000. They're going to say, well, we want $315,000. Well, we want $320,000. Well, I know what you want, but this is what the market is saying that it's worth. And because I've been in the market so long, when I tell them what it is, it is what it is. And I'm not willing to take a listing on a house that I don't think I can sell, or if I've got a seller that is unreasonable, I do not take that listing, okay? Because what happens to happen is you have to understand, I'm the professional. When you go to your doctor and he gives you a prognosis on your condition, you don't walk in there and tell him, no, I ain't got this. No, I ain't taking the shot. No, I'm not doing it. You go to the professional to get professional advice. And when the professionals give you the advice, you need to listen, okay? And that's my sellers, all the sellers we represent, as well as the buyers need to understand how it goes. But then you get sellers out there that know more than their agent, okay? And that's not people I like to work with. I've got agents all over the place where sellers are dictating what's going to happen. Sellers don't dictate what happens. The market dictates what happens. And if you're not willing to follow the market, then the best thing to do is stay out of the market. Don't call me if you don't want to take, because I put all my money on it. When I tell you that I believe that this is what's going on, trust me, it's going on. And how do I know? From experience. Not this ain't my first rodeo. So I'm coming on today to give you guys a market update. Today, the market is changing. We're getting ready to go into a buyer's market. It's probably going to be at least another month, but I can see it. I can see houses hitting the market. I can see folks that are in trouble. They've lost their jobs, or they're not going back to work, or now they're sick. Those houses are coming on the market. I hate to even say this, but I'm going to just say it. And it's not because I don't have compassion for folks, but there are a lot of people who we had 160,000 deaths. You guys think some of them people didn't own houses? Do you think some of those people that didn't die, but they're sick and they may not be able to go back to work? Do you think that there are people out there that maybe never go back to work, that were already on that bubble of retirement? Or you got those people, their industries are changing how they do business. So therefore, the workforce is going to get less. Have you guys noticed the toll booths? When you go to toll booths, that there's nobody in the toll booth taking the money no more. So all those people that are on those toll booths probably could get laid off, or once they see that the toll booths work better without the thing and they can save more money and make more money without paying all those salaries, there's toll booth people that ain't going back to work. I just need to tell the truth about it, because they're not going to just keep you working because you need to feed your family. That's not how it works. The whole world is getting ready to adjust. It's already adjusting. And I just wanted to come on this morning to tell my folks, I got a lot of folks who follow me all over the place, and I'm telling y'all, just get ready. I don't even want to show properties today. In fact, I called my client today and said, man, we're not showing nothing today. I want to wait till Tuesday or Wednesday after these sellers that think that they got this nice house and their house is all of that. When they find out on Saturday, Sunday, and when they ain't got an offer on their house on Monday, that's when we want to start talking to folks, when they get their attention. So that's my market update today. You guys that are watching, we've got some people that are on some looking for condos. The condo market is dry right now in the FHA market. We need to be looking at conventional financing right now for condos. We've got about 4 or 5 people in that condo thing. We're not looking at FHA because they're not approved. There are very few condos in the Bay Area these days that are approved for FHA financing. Some of the time we can do what's called spot approvals. But right now, the biggest part of the market is, I don't like to tell people to wait. That's not my game. But right now, be cautious moving in the contract. Because if your rate, it's not really, how do I say this? If you can get in with one of these 2% or 2.25%, 2.5% interest rate, and you can get in this house and lock it down, you get in and you lock it down, because that 2.5% interest rate is what you're buying. So what, the market may be a little bit on the high side. The value of the house may be a little on the high side still, but you're going to win long term because of the interest rates. That's why it's so important to pay attention to what's going on. On last week, the rates dropped from 2.375 to 2.2 with one of our lenders, and we were able to lock a few people in at 2.2 fixed for 30 years on a purchase. Okay, so you guys, we got some folks right now that are locked in at 2.375. We're closing deals right now today on this week at 3.75. We have a couple buyers that are in at 3.25. Yeah, 3.25. We got maybe one or two. So I'm just giving you guys an update. If you want to buy, you want to get back into some of the areas that we've been priced out of, there's going to be a small window of opportunity for you guys that live in some of the major cities, whether it be in San Francisco, whether it be in Los Angeles, whether it be in Oakland, whether it be in Berkeley. There's going to be a lot of properties that are going to hit the market. There's going to be a lot of foreclosures. Okay, if I'm wrong, man, God bless y'all, but I do not think I'm going to be wrong. There's too many people that ain't going to work, and they're too far behind on their payments, and they're fighting in Congress to whether they're going to continue to do a new stimulus package for those people. But the stimulus runs out, and when that stimulus runs out, it's going to be our turn again, y'all. I'm just telling you, when the stimulus money runs out, all y'all that been getting them little money, them little checks that been coming in, there's more money in the Black community right now than there ever probably have been, because the government been giving free money away because they feel guilty, because they not feel guilty, because if they don't feed us, we're going to have a barbaric society where everybody's out here stealing and robbing and killing each other. We will have a barbaric society, because one thing that's going to happen is we're going to eat and we're going to use toilet paper. And if you run out of toilet paper in the COVID, you in a shitty situation. So guess what? The government going to make sure you got toilet paper at the house and food. Okay? So don't even trip. But the more they put out here, y'all, the more opportunities for us. You know, I was just listening to a song from Nipsey Hussle, and it says, all money coming in, nothing going out. Right now, for me, in my house, nothing going out, all of it coming in. All of it coming in. Okay, if you can get in contract at a 2.2, 2.25, 2.375, do the deal. But it's going to be very hard for us to get into those contracts, because there's a lot of money on the streets, and the money is what's talking right now. And I'm telling you, we've written in the last 30 days probably over 20 offers and got no acceptances, because the market is strong right now. And it's false. This is a false positive. It ain't strong because it's strong. It's strong because there are people out there that are trying to take advantage of the low rates, and there's sellers out there that are trying to get them houses on the market before the values start dropping, because they're going to drop. I saw one today. I made an offer on it last week. Actually, two properties. There were townhouses in Stockton. The house was listed for $325. I think it was $325. We made an offer at $330 on the property, and the seller wouldn't move. They wouldn't do the deal. They talking about, well, we want to see what we can get over the weekend. Say, okay, y'all gonna do the weekend. Actually, I take that back. I think we were at we may have been a little under list price, but the property has been on the market for 2 or 3 weeks. After a house been on the market for 2 or 3 weeks, if it ain't sold, the value is dropping. Period. I don't care who you is and what's going on. So I saw that this week. And then I had another lady I made an offer on. It was listed for $325. There was one in the same complex that just went pending at $335 that was a little bigger. And she put hers on the market last week, and we are the only offer in town. I offered at $315, and they looked at it, and then I noticed it went all the way through the week. We did that like maybe Monday or Tuesday, and they wouldn't take my offer on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Then on Friday, the agent started calling me saying, Kenny, is your client still interested in the property? Yeah, we still interested, but we interested at $315, not $325. And I know that you ain't got $325, because if you had $325, you would have sold it on Monday or Tuesday. And if you didn't sell it after last weekend, you ain't gonna sell it after this weekend. And I'm gonna be sitting right here on Tuesday when y'all come to my calling me, begging for my $315. Then it's going to be $305, okay? Because you moving into my world, okay? And I take advantage of that for my clients. Again, thank you guys for just stopping through. This is just a off the market update. Why? Because I can feel it. I can see it. We are getting ready to be winning because you want a combination of low interest rate and low price. If you can take one or the other, take the low interest rates. Do not be bamboozled. Low interest rates keeps money in our community. The price of the house don't matter. If you're going to be in this house for 20 years or 10 years, don't worry about the price, because it's going to go down, but it's going to go right back up. That's why we're not worried about buying even now. If you can, close the deal. If you can buy right now, close the deal. Get the lowest interest rate possible, because that's what you're fighting for. Fight to get the lowest rate possible. Over the next 10 to 15 years, you will be way ahead. It may seem like you're getting in behind right now, but in the next 10 years, you're going to see how you're going to win. Because all I got to do is remember the last 10 years or the 10 years before that. And I can remember what happened the last time we were in this. Everybody, I lost properties that went back to the bank for like 200. That same house right now, because everybody was so scared that the world was going to fall apart. Back during 2008 when Bush and them all I had, everybody was losing their houses, and I was in the middle of it, and everybody was scared. And well, the prices are dropping, so we don't want to buy them. If we would have known what I know right now, we would have bought all of it. We could have played Monopoly with the world. And that's what I'm telling y'all to do. It's about time for us to play Monopoly. Okay, it's about time for us to play Monopoly. If your credit ain't right, you better go get your credit right. If you got a job and you're still going to work, keep going to work. Get your hours in, get your overtime, get your stuff up, and y'all be able to buy. Everybody underneath my voice wants to buy a house. If you don't, you stupid. Why would you keep renting when you can buy? And we can get you in a house for less than you can pay first and last month's rent. Why would you take that? Come on, y'all, wake up. And if not you, your cousin, your mama, your brother, your partner, the people you work with, go tell them, we doing house with no money down. No money down. No money down. How many times do I have to tell y'all, you don't need no money? And the prices are getting ready to be the softest they can possibly be within the next 30 days. You need to be ready. The prices are going to be soft in the next 30 days. I see them. I can feel them softening right now. Because folks calling me about deals I did last week that now they thought that they was big. They was controlling things last week because I got 15 offers. Well, them 15 going to disappear. You watch what I tell you. Them 15 people, it's 14 of them left. And the market getting ready to drop, and all of them going to get blessed. Okay, you watch what I tell you. Y'all come back next week. I'm gonna do a Saturday update next week, and I'm gonna show you. We just talking about money. We just talking about the cost of money. We just talking about the cost of housing. Okay, I ain't talking about the GDP and all that stuff. I'm talking about the cost of housing. I live in Oakland. My company's in Oakland. I got folk running around here. I ain't buying nothing unless I can buy in Oakland. You better be ready, because you're going to get an opportunity to buy Oakland at a reduced price for a small period of time. It's going to go down. It's never going down again. So you better, if you want to live in the metropolis, which is Oakland, San Francisco, Richmond, and they've been telling you the prices, you done priced out. Y'all know when y'all walk through West Oakland, y'all don't see nobody that look like us no more. That used to be our community. Now, if y'all want to get back into West Oakland, you better get your stuff together. There's going to be a small window of opportunity for you to get back. If you're working and your credit is straight, we can get you back up in here. Okay? Even I'm going to tell y'all, but I don't want to live in Brookfield. You better. Brookfield right now, I saw a house in Brookfield Village last week for $600,000, y'all. You better wake up. And they selling over there. They were selling everything in Brookfield Village was selling for over 500. Now you got some stuff over there in the fours. And guess what? They're going to come down lower into the fours, maybe back even to the threes. Y'all better wake up. I ain't moving because y'all been here for so many years, and you know that Brookfield, Sabrani Park used to be bad. It ain't bad no more. Take your ass over there and ride through the neighborhood and see. Y'all ain't been over there in 10, 15, 20 years. It ain't no more open street drug dealing out there no more. Not on Eads, not on nowhere out there. And that used to be the biggest problem. People hanging out on the corners, but now they hanging out. They're not dope dealers. Just because folks and kids ain't got nowhere to go and nowhere to do that don't mean because we see 2 or 3 black people together that it's a dope deal. Okay, y'all wake up. That's what they want y'all to think. That we can't even be in our own neighborhoods and be able to congregate amongst ourselves without being called a gang. Or these, y'all know, y'all do it to us bigger than anybody. But look at that. Man, I went to this house about a month ago, and I think I told this story. Beautiful house. Absolutely beautiful. The only thing, I'm not going to say, the thing that my client did not like, I'm not going to say the only thing that was wrong. because there was nothing wrong. The only reason that they could find not to buy this house is they saw too many black people in the neighborhood. That is the only reason. And black folk were over there living life. Okay, there was a lady sitting in the front on her porch smoking a cigarette. There was about 4 or 5 little small kids running around the neighborhood, really small. And I saw the little boy walk out of his house, walk across the street, open up the door and go in that house. And then he came back out. He went next door, opened their door and walked in, because they live like a family over there. Black folks living together. Okay, that's what we used to do. We used to live together in the same neighborhoods. We used to go see each other. We used to, your grandmamas used to be on your butt when you did stuff. You know, people's parents would be, we were together. Now we don't want to live together. And they've bamboozled y'all. I don't want to live over on no. Man, you crazy. You don't want to live over there while them white folks is going over there and taking it. And now you can't live over there. Okay, because y'all was asleep at the wheel. And I'm trying to wake some folks up this morning. Just wake up. Wake up. Get ready. Be ready. If you're ready, you ain't got to get ready. And if you're ready, opportunities are going to come your way. In the real estate, I can't talk about nothing else. I can tell you, this is my lane right here. Okay? And even those investors out there that are looking to invest, I did a show last week about investments. You know, all I can say is, you know, I know what's happening. I've been around a long time. And, you know, folks, there's things in the game. We're doing no money down multiple unit buildings. We've helped single women get into multiple unit buildings. We've helped brothers get into multiple unit buildings and live for free. We're going to be doing this more. There's going to be a lot of multiple unit buildings that are going to hit the market. Why? Because these landlords ain't getting no rent. You got all massive amount of people not paying rent right now. And what's going to happen if the government does not pay them the money or give them the money to make their mortgage payments? All these buildings are going to start coming on the market. That's what I tell you. A lot of multiple unit buildings and investment properties are going to hit the market because those are the ones that go first. People don't sell. They're not going to lose their personal residence before you lose the investment property. You don't want to move the kids. You don't have to do all that. But I'm telling you, investment properties is the way to go right now. Get your stuff together. Let's get you approved. Let's get you prepared to buy some multiple unit buildings with no money down. I'm done, y'all. I'm done. I'm sweating and everything because I love y'all. I love my people, and I'm just trying to tell y'all, okay? Now, y'all may say I'm being redundant because sometimes redundancy is what's needed in our community because y'all ain't hearing. Who else telling you? Has anybody else told you this today? Have you read it in the newspaper? No, you have not, okay? Because they're telling you it in a different way. Y'all hear me? Get your ready, okay? I want to help all of y'all, everybody underneath my voice, your mama, your daddy, your cousin. Y'all need to send them over here to us. Let my team get y'all approved. Let us figure out what problems you got so we can fix your problems. If you ain't got enough income, then we know what that is. Right now, you need about $50,000 a year to buy a $300,000 house. If you're making over $50,000 and you can get to $300,000 right now, you need to get work on your credit. If you're $50,000 or over, you need to work on your credit. If you make $50,000 or over, you need to work on your credit. If you make $50,000 a year, you need to be working on your credit, okay? Because your credit is what's stopping you. It's stopping us. It takes us out of 10 people that comes to my office. We got to go through 9 of them. No, that ain't even the right number. I'm going to say it's more like 25 to 30 people we have to talk to find one person in our community that's credit worthy. I see it all day long, every day. People calling me with 5 20s and 10s and 6 15s. The biggest problem that we got in our community right now, it ain't the job, it's the damn credit. Because we got jobs. Y'all gonna have jobs. But you need to fix your credit. And we got a team of people that can help you with your credit. And if you don't know somebody that can help you with your credit, you need to inbox me your name, your phone number, and your email address and say credit. CREDIC, credit. And we'll pass you on to some of our people that we have vetted that do credit repair. I had a lady yesterday I was talking to. She said, "Wait, baby, I'm in my credit repair." I said, "Okay, yeah, well, how long you been with them?" She said, "Oh, 2 years." I said, "You been with the credit repair people for 2 years?" She said, "Yeah." I said, "Well, how much money you pay them? You pay a month?" She said, "Yeah, I pay them every month. I give them $200 every month." She said, I get them $200 every month. That means if she's been with them for 2 years, she's paid them $4,800 to help her fix. With $4,800, she could have fixed her own damn credit. I don't want to call nobody stupid because it's not stupid. It's just not uninformed. We're uninformed. There are people that would do this. The lady we used, I mean, yes, most of them do charge. You do have some nonprofits that do credit repair. We do have nonprofits for those of you that can't afford to go do it the quick way, which the quick way is through some of the credit repair people. Hello? Hold on, y'all. Somebody at my door. I don't know if I can. Hold on. Hold on. Oh. I'm live on air, so yeah, folks, that was somebody at my door. I had to open the door because we are broadcasting from the home studio today, and I'm about to get out of here because breakfast has arrived. I just wanted to come on for a couple minutes and shake y'all feathers a little bit to know that the market is getting ready to be in our favor, and I would that you guys would get yourself together and come on, let's make a move on it. We've got the people, we've got the team ready. We don't have as many agents as I would like, but we're working on that too. Because I've been doing most of the sales and I'm moving away from that. So we're looking for other folks now. But anyway, this is the market update. You guys be ready. If you're ready, you won't have to get ready. That's all I can say today. Thank you guys for checking me out for this morning. I'm gonna get out of here and go have myself some breakfast and then maybe go for myself a nice little ride. It's hot up in here, y'all. Y'all stay cool today. Peace.